Hey, so we're on to day two. And how did you find day one? Pretty straightforward, right? Okay. So today we're going to be looking at the brain. And you might think, this is just getting a bit complicated. But it's important to kind of start to think about how the brain operates and works. And I was thinking that when we have a child, we get lots of information about their physical development and weaning and what it is that they need. But we don't really get a lot of information about the brain. And we have a right side of the brain and a left side of the brain. And the only way that they can come together is by being taught. And so we're going to do a bit of that teaching. So as an example, when children are in heightened states of anxiety and you just feel like you can't get through to them, it is because they're operating on their emotional side of the brain, which is the right side of the brain. And that's very sort of infantile, really. So think about when a child is having a tantrum, they're very much in right side of the brain. And if you're trying to say to them, why are you doing this? You're using your left logical side of the brain and they can't tap into that yet. So in this session, we are going to look at how to start to bring each of those sides of the brain together to enable the child to think more logically and get out of that sort of complete anxiety state, because the anxiety state is really functioning in the emotional brain. The only way they're going to be able to manage the complete anxiety state is by dampening down some of that emotional brain and getting the logical brain online. And they're only going to be able to do that with your help. So I hope today's reading is interesting. Again, if you get stuck or there's a question or something that you don't understand, please just drop me an email. You know, we can have a chat, that's fine. I would rather you reach out and ask than get stuck and overwhelmed and not use the toolkit, because the toolkit is the thing that is going to help, but we have to work through it. So I'll see you tomorrow.